hard work will always beat raw talent. You can see it in the 2014 World Cup final. Brazilians have raw talent, but the Germans have pure discipline. And what happened? They completely destroyed them 7-1 on favor of Germany. And that's only proof of how discipline will beat raw talent. Because Brazilians are not bad, but they have skills and they know how to play the game. But the discipline of the Germans was just on a whole nother level. And it just shut them down completely. But before we continue, I'm Obi, and I'm here to guide you through your student athlete experience by sharing my own experiences as a student athlete. When I started volleyball, I was the guy with raw talent. I got to play where I'm training at now, and I went straight into the advanced section of the class. And I was just playing amazingly for a beginner. I was just flaring up, destroying people, blocking people, and I just had the raw talent. I was talented naturally at volleyball, but I didn't know how to play. I didn't know the rules. I didn't know really anything about volleyball other than spiking. And that's where the guy who actually had some experience, not only one, but the guys who had experience and knew how to play the game and knew the rules, they were the ones beating me and beating my raw talent. And that's how you see hard work will always beat raw talent, because raw talent is not experience. Raw talent does not have the wisdom, not really wisdom, but game knowledge or game experience as discipline does. Because discipline is not about doing skills or flaring up, doing fancy work. It's about doing the correct thing in the correct way. And so when I started getting beat, that's when I realized raw talent is not enough to play good. Like it is to play good, but not enough to play at a high level. And that's when I decided to start putting in the work. It's been 2 years now. I'm probably one of the best players at the place where I train. And I got it from actually learning how to do the correct things the correct way. And even though I am and was talented, the absolute point where you should seek and would want to get is to the point where you are disciplined and talented, where you have the hard work but you're also talented. Not just having raw talent, but actually having the developed talent. And that's where I'm at now. I was talented and I have been putting in the hard work to where I am now. I was the MVP of the whole tournament. Here, hold up. I was the MVP of the whole tournament. I got a trophy and recognition from not only the game but the tournament of the whole school semester. And I got the recognition for that. I got my medals for being the champion and being drafted as one of the players for the All-Star games. And just because I didn't get stuck in being just talented, I actually put in the work. And that's something we need to realize. People who have raw talent are just being put up to a pedestal, but not only a pedestal where they're worshipped, but also a level where there's a big expectation for them. And this is seen, for example, I'm using soccer examples because that's where I've seen the most. Future talents such as Paulo Dybala, he was a player for Juventus. He was just a 17, 18-year-old getting to play the game at a professional level, and they were already comparing him to Messi. And he just had so big expectations from him that he couldn't. He did shine at the beginning, but then the expectations were so high and he didn't meet them, so his shining just plummeted and he stopped appearing. He is still a professional player and he does know how to play, but those expectations they have from him killed him. And also, like, being, I don't know how to express it other than being glazed, or like being complimented a lot and a lot and a lot, makes you think your raw talent is more than enough. That's what happened to me as well. I was being told by my teammates, "Oh, you're so good, you do this, you do that so perfectly," and I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just casually playing and I didn't even know what to do. And I could have gotten ruined by that, by just thinking I'm too good to train, because I can already do backward spikes over people who know how to play the game. I jump more than everybody here. I can just stay where I'm at. But that would be the wrong mentality. And not getting cocky is the key to actually advancing in your development of your talent. Because if you get cocky with your raw talent, you will get shut down by the guy who actually knows how to play and who analyzes you. And that's what happened to me. So there I realized you need to develop your talent. Now, I wasn't showing you the trophy at the moment, just to flex on you, like, oh yeah, this is what I have done and you can never achieve it. No. These were the fruits of my hard work and developing my talent. So, to summarize, raw talent will always get beaten and taken down by hard work. As using the same example, Brazil, Germany 2014 7-1. German discipline overtook Brazilian talent. But then, develop talent with actually putting in the work will always be both raw talent and hard work without talent. Because hard work can only take you to a certain point if you don't have the talent. And if you have talent alone can only take you to a certain point. But joining both together will always take you further. I would say even more than twice or thrice than just having one or the other. So you need to develop your talent. Whether you're talented at volleyball, whether you're talented at basketball, whether you're talented at soccer or football, American football, any sport, if you have talent, you have to train and put in the hard work to actually not only get further in your career, but actually bear fruits from what you have been working. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Well, remember, I'm gonna be posting 2 or 3 times a week. If you have any topics you would like me to talk about, leave them down in the comments. If there's any suggestions on how I